أجواء إيجابية إن شاء الله.
Good afternoon. On this December 26th, you're watching the English newscast on Future Television. I'm Yumna Naufal, and these are today's top stories. The founder of Lebanon's Arab Democratic Party, Ali Eid, passes away at the age of 75 in the port city of Tartus in Syria. A plan to evacuate thousands of jihadist fighters and civilians from 3 besieged districts of Syria's capital is put on hold the day after an airstrike kills a rebel leader. And Iraqi forces clash with diehard jihadists from the Islamic State group defending the former government complex in the heart of the city of Ramadi. Good afternoon to all our viewers. The founder of Lebanon's Arab Democratic Party, Ali Eid, has passed away in neighboring Syria. The fugitive Alawite leader died at the age of 75 in the port city of Tartus. However, the cause of the death remains unclear. Eid and his son Rifat, who now heads the ADP, has reportedly fled Lebanon to Syria after Lebanese security agencies kicked off a security plan in 2014 to restore stability in the northern city of Tripoli. Ali and Rifat are wanted by the Lebanese judiciary over their alleged involvement in helping a suspect in the 2013 twin Tripoli bombings. Supposedly, they fled the country. Sources had previously told the Daily Star newspaper that the 3 men are residing at a maximum security compound in Damascus, close to Bashar al-Assad's presidential palace in the neighborhood of Muhajirin. The ADP has dismissed the reports as rumors, saying both are still in Lebanon. The family of Hassan Yaoub blocked the vital Dahr al-Baydar highway linking Beirut and Mount Lebanon with the Bekaa Valley to protest the ongoing detention of the former MP. The road closure comes 2 days after the family and supporters of the former lawmaker vowed never to quit protesting the arrest for his alleged involvement in the kidnapping of former Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi's son earlier this month. They said they will reveal details about the case on Monday. Residents from the northeastern city of Hermel also visited the house of Sheikh Mohammed Yaoub, the father of the former member of parliament, who disappeared in 1987 while accompanying Shia Imam Musa Sadr along with a journalist during an official visit to Libya. The delegations expressed solidarity with the missing Sheikh's son, slamming the ongoing arrest of the former MP and 3 others over their alleged involvement in the kidnapping of Hannibal Gaddafi. Fierce armed clashes were renewed overnight between the Jafar and Sh'er families after a Friday dispute that damaged 2 houses and several cars in Baalbek. The Friday night gunfight ensued between the families of Sh'er and Jafar after men from the latter family crashed into a vehicle for Sh'er and refused to compensate the damages. The source said that the dispute escalated into armed clashes in which machine guns and mortar rounds were fired. No injuries were reported in the clashes, although material damage was caused, reaching homes in neighboring towns adjacent to Hail Sharawni. Fighting eased after the army intervened to control the situation and reinstate calm following wide condemnation by the residents of the area. Prominent figures in Baalbek urged the army and security forces to intervene with an iron fist to arrest violators, demanding politicians to lift the cover off offenders. A plan to evacuate thousands of jihadist fighters and civilians from 3 besieged districts of Syria's capital is put on hold a day after an airstrike killed a rebel leader. The plan, according to a government official, would see the evacuees transferred out of Qaddam, Hajar al-Aswad, and the besieged Palestinian camp of Yarmouk on Saturday and into northern Syria. They are expected to include members of the Islamic State jihadist group and the al-Qaeda-affiliated Al-Nusra Front. Jaish al-Islam was supposed to provide safe passage through areas east of Damascus for the bus heading to Raqqa, ISIS Syria's bastion, the source said by phone. About 1,200 people are supposed to leave today, but the death of Zahrun Aloush means we are back to square one. This is according to the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, which described the deal as frozen. The deal comes after 2 months of intense negotiations between Syria's government and district leaders, according to the Britain-based Monitor. So powerful Syrian rebel chief Zahran Aloush was killed in a regime airstrike east of Damascus, dealing blows to both the nearly 5-year uprising and a fragile peace process. Alouche, who was 44 years old, was the commander of Jaish al-Islam movement, the predominant opposition faction in the eastern Ghouta rebel bastion east of Damascus. He and 5 other commanders were killed in an airstrike that targeted one of their meetings in eastern Ghouta on Friday, according to the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights. A senior member of Jaish al-Islam confirmed Alouche's death, saying 3 planes targeted a secret meeting of commanders. The Syrian government and its media regularly refers to Jaish al-Islam as terrorists, and state television did so again in the news alert announcing Alouche's death. In a statement carried by state television, Syria's Army Command said it had conducted the special operation that killed Alouche as part of its national mission. Coming up next, our favorite daytime show host, Ellen DeGeneres' favorite things about the holidays is children, and we have a very funny clip. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're watching the 4:20 o'clock news here on Future Television. Iraqi forces clashed with die-hard jihadists from the Islamic State group defending the former government complex in the heart of the city of Ramadi. After a major push on Tuesday that broke ISIS defenses around the city center, government forces have been slowed by snipers, booby traps, roadside bombs, and suicide attackers. While initial hopes of a quick victory have faded, Iraq's elite counterterrorism and service, the army, have advanced steadily through the devastated capital of Anbar province. They reached a key intersection in the Hoz neighborhood, home to the government complex, whose recapture would go a long way towards ensuring a full recapture of Ramadi. Now, the latest fighting has left at least 2 members of the Iraqi security forces dead and 9 wounded. At least 3 were killed on Friday, according to several senior officers and local officials. Hundreds of residents and officials gathered at the Ba Nam Khem Tsunami Memorial Park morning to mark the anniversary of the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, which killed thousands in Thailand alone. The memorial park is built on a fishing village, which was washed away by giant waves. The village was one of the worst hit areas in Thailand. More than 1,400 of the 5,400 people who died in the country were from the village. Other casualties included a young prince. Poom Jensen, son of King Bhumimol's eldest daughter, was among locals and foreign tourists killed in the tsunami, which hit Thailand's Andaman coast. After more than 10 years, most other affected areas have scaled back their commemorative events, but the local leaders of Ba Nam Khem say they plan to continue. In the years just after the tsunami, residents lived in fear of the killer waves. Now the anxiety has decreased and preparedness has increased. Almost all 1,900 households in Ba Nam Khem lost at least one family member in the tsunami. Our favorite daytime show host, Ellen DeGeneres' favorite things about the holiday is children. In this video on the Ellen Tube, she sends one of her famous friends to see what children really know about life and other adult topics. Take a look.
You know I love kids. Everybody knows I love kids. You know what I love even more than kids is famous people. And recently I had my friend Mark Wahlberg sit down with some kids to talk to them about the birds and the bees, because I thought, what could go wrong? And it turns out several things. Enjoy.
Hello.
Hi.
Don't eyeball me, boy. So listen, do you know that I'm an Academy Award nominated actor? My name is Mark Wahlberg. If you want to call me anything, you call me Mr. Wahlberg or Sir. Okay, you call me the General. All right? All right, do you know why we're here today?
What?
We're going to talk about the birds and the bees. Do you know what the birds and the bees are?
Yes, boyfriends and girlfriends.
Close. Look, do you guys have any brothers and sisters?
Yes. I got one big brother and one big sister.
I didn't ask you that yet, man. I'm going to have to tell you to only speak when spoken to. Can you follow those instructions?
Yes.
There you go. Okay, so I have 5 brothers. You know, you guys ever heard of my brother Donnie?
Donnie, yeah, he's on Blue Bloods.
He is on Blue Bloods. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't, but I heard it's very good. I have 4 kids of my own, and that takes a lot of time and attention and a lot of money. All right, who knows where babies come from?
Your mom's belly.
How did the baby get in there? All right, I'm going to explain it to you, okay? if Francis and Pat wanted to have a baby, and Francis said, okay, I got this baguette, and I'm gonna put it in Pat's corn chowder, and then they're gonna have a baby.
That sounds awkward.
What's another word for making a baby?
Pregnant?
No, that's what happens when you do the act of making a baby. Have you ever heard of whoopee?
No.
Doing the nasty?
No.
Did you freak on?
No.
What's my name?
General.
You're gonna be in my crew now, okay? Jonathan, you wanna be in my crew?
Yes.
What's my name?
General.
All right, what do you want to do if you're in my crew? Liam, you want to count the money? All right, Jonathan, you want to stack the paper?
Yes.
Has anyone of you guys ever done time?
Like time in math.
If two people love each other in prison, that's called a conjugal visit. Can anybody say that? So what happens when people decide they want to make a baby? You want to draw it for me? Come on, take whatever color you want. Chelsea, ladies first, man. Put that back, man. See, you're already in my crew, so you're already doing all that gangster. A man and a woman making a baby. What do? There's the booty. Is that the ovaries? Whoa, you really know a lot, Jennifer. Okay. All right, you guys ready? Time's up, time's up, time's up. Liam? Oh, that's nice. Look, it's got the flowers. He's presenting the flowers. Let me see yours, Chelsea. She's like, I'm going to do this on my own. I don't need no baby daddy. Oh, wow. The French guy has got the two pizza makers chasing him down. All right, well, that's close. And this is what? Oh, the ring! They're getting married. Yes, I don't think we need mine. Don't worry about it. Forget about mine. All right, Liam, let's roll. You got the front seat. Jonathan, stack the paper, okay?
Yes.
Let's go get this money, boys. Let's roll, man. What are you doing? Let's go. Come on, man. Get the door for the general. You guys know Optimus Prime?
Yes.
What about Ted?
Oh, I
Yes.
like that.
Oh, Mark, thank you so much. And I apologize to those kids. Mark's movie, Daddy's Home, is in theaters everywhere Christmas Day.
Mark the end of our bulletin for today. Now for a reminder of our headlines. Founder of Lebanon's Arab Democratic Party, Ali Eid, passes away at the age of 75 in the port city of Tartus in Syria. A plan to evacuate thousands of jihadist fighters and civilians from 3 besieged districts of Syria's capital is put on hold the day after an airstrike kills a rebel leader. And Iraqi forces clash with die-hard jihadists from the Islamic State group defending the former government complex in the heart of the city of Ramadi. Those are your Boxing Day headlines here live on Future Television. I'm Yuna Naufal, wishing you all a happy holidays. Enjoy the weekend.
الأجواء إيجابية إن شاء الله.